Hey friends, it's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine, and we're gonna make a cute craft. If you're watching replay, thank you for watching. So we're gonna do an oldie but a goodie tonight. Say hey once you hop on, so I'll know that you're here. There's some people. Say hey once you get here. I'm excited we're gonna do a Christmas craft. I feel like my shirt's all crooked. I was running around crazy because I was like, oh, I gotta put paper on the table because I'll have stuff everywhere. Hey, Audrey, yay! We're gonna do Christmas. The majority of the vote was Christmas. That's not to say that I won't filter in some Thanksgiving and some more fall stuff because I do love fall. Hey, Jackie, hey, Marcella. Hey, Lori and Mandy. All my friends are here, yay! So we are going to do an oldie but a goodie tonight. I have had a lot of requests for this in the last, I don't know, several weeks. People have been asking me about this particular craft, so I'm going to do it tonight. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Christine. Yay, all the people. Hey, Susan. Yes, I'm good. I hope y'all are doing good too. So what we're going to do tonight is, like I said, it's an oldie. I've done this before, but there's a lot of new people. Hey, Diane. Hey, Pamela. Thank you. Oh, hey, Christine. Anyway, so I've done this craft before, but it is like one of those staple, long-time favorites that I've done. So I'm going to do it again tonight. So here's what we're making, and y'all, if you've been around for any length of time, you've seen this, but we are going to do the shim trees tonight. I'm going to do it a little different. I'm not going to do it exactly like this one. These are the two that I made last year, and lots of people redid them, made them, sold them at craft shows. They are so super easy and very inexpensive to make. Hey, Retta, you like my accent. Hey, Donna, you be bouncing around tonight. Yay. Okay. So we're going to do this tonight. I'm going to do it different. You know, these are, regular. I don't have the package because I had to dig mine out of my little drawer over here. Oh no, she has COVID. Okay, we'll be sure and say a prayer for her and everybody that's got COVID. So in case you don't know what a shim is, you can go to the Lowe's or Home Depot. Walmart doesn't have them because I've looked several times. A shim is something they put in like a door jamb when they put the door facing on, and it's big at one end and small at the other, and they put it in there and then they break it off. I don't really know. So we're gonna do this again tonight with these. You can get like 12 of these for like $2.50 or something. They're very inexpensive. They're not expensive at all. And you can even get the big ones. And I have done trees with the big ones. I did them last year with Deidre. When I went to her house, we made them. I never finished them. I never put a backing on them, and I need to do that this year. So I will definitely be putting those out because that's the last craft she and I did together. Yay, Becky, I do too. I love them. I'm going to put a little different, we're going to do a little different color and everything tonight. I'm going to try to do it a little different just because I don't want to do the stain and all that again, just like I did before. Yay, Tina, everybody loves the shim trees. And I've had people message me lately saying, I can't find the video. And so we're going to do it tonight, starting off our Christmas craft. So this is a favorite. Lowe's shims are much better than Home Depot. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Yes, a lot of people made boo-koodles of these and sold them and stuff. And if by all means, sell them, do whatever, give them to your coworkers or your family or whatever. No, my shirt was a shirt I had in my shop last year. And I picked this one to wear tonight because it's Christmas. Oh, good, BJ. You want to see how it's made? Excuse me. Okay. So I'm going to use 10. Okay. So basically a whole pack. Oh, y'all, I guess this wood, I was sanding on it. I sanded them a little bit just to kind of get them smooth. And so I was sanding them before I come on, and my nose wants to get itchy. So what you're going to do for the first step is we're going to build the bottom, okay? So here's the bottom. We're gonna build this part first, and then we're gonna start adding our sides on. This is so simple. Oh, Paulette, you're so sweet. Hey, Sandy. Okay, so anyway, so you're gonna take your glue gun, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay, like, this one is, you know, big at this end, small at this end, like a wedge. And so we're gonna do this opposite, so it's gonna be flat, like it's one piece. Yeah, there's a lot of people on live right now, so I know y'all are all hopping around, and you can certainly go and do the replay if you choose to. That's fine. Thank y'all for sprinkling, for doing that, for spreading the love around. So I just glued these two together. Yes, Liz, they're just so simple to make and very inexpensive. Your pumpkin pictures look like a hot mess. Sandy, I bet it does not. Y'all see my pumpkins back here? I painted the one that I did live and it had to dry. I painted it with that warm metal, and then I just kind of put black in the cracks, and I dry brushed them all black. And I got some of the tea lights that flicker. Y'all really can't see it in front of that light, but it flickers like a real jack-o'-lantern. Isn't it cute? So I finished him, and I bought some more jars and stuff. I want to make some more. Oh, Beth, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Y'all are all so sweet to me. Y'all are just sweetest. Okay, so I'm going to lay this down like this, and then you're going to start on your side pieces. So I'm going to lay one down and one down like this. And if you have to swipe the comments away to see, by all means, you know, do that, okay? So then I'm going to take two more. Let's see how I want them to be. And I'm going to put them here. Now this one that's already made, it has 5. And of course, you can kind of judge how many you want to do together. But this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 on each side. You may not want to do that many, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay them here like this. And I kind of make this one, the bottom of this one, kind of line up on the same side with that one, like that. So they look symmetrical. And then I'm going to take 2 more. Hey, Cynthia, welcome to my page. And I'm going to just do the same thing. I'm going to lay them on the outside, so you're going inward like a tree. And that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then so... Oh, Judy, I'm making the ever-famous shim trees. Like construction shims that they use for the... for door jambs and stuff. I guess that's what they are. And then you get them at Lowe's or Home Depot. Any kind of hardware store will have them. Walmart doesn't have them. But they're big at one end and they're small at that end. They look like this. Okay, so I've got, let me move it back so y'all can see it better without messing up my whole construction here. Okay, so I made the bottom. I glued 2 together for the bottom. So small end down here, big end, and then, you know, where it's flat. Okay, so I got that piece and I'm putting that here. So now I'm just kind of laying it out how I want it to go. Yeah, Heidi, I know, you know, people have seen these. A lot of my followers have seen them. I did it last July, for Christmas in July, I think. And so you can angle the camera down. Okay. All right, is that better? Is that better? There we go. Okay. All right, so here is the bottom piece. So I'm just gonna put them like this, and I'm gonna do 5 on each side. How long are they? And you can get super duper big ones. So if you want to get the big ones and make big trees, I made standing trees like that would stand by my fireplace. That's how big they are. Last year, they're like 7 3/4 inches long. But you can get super duper big ones. Okay, so I'm just laying this out how I want it to be. And you kind of have to look at the middle here and make sure your point is going straight up, you know, it's kind of centered. Okay, so I'm gonna look at my sides and make sure that the end of this one is even across, and the same with this, and the same with that one, and the same with that one, because you know you want it to kind of look somewhat symmetrical. Hey Sandy, hey Alice, hey Carol. Okay, so there's pretty much my tree. Okay, that's how easy this is. It's not real hard at all. So now I've got to start gluing them all together. I'm going to use wood hot glue. I have used the wood hot glue before, and you can do this with wood glue, but just for the sake of us being on here, wood glue takes overnight to dry. Rosita, they come from the hardware store, Lowe's or Home Depot, somewhere like that. Or if you have a local hardware store. Okay, so now I'm gonna reach up here to the top, and I'm gonna pick up the first two, okay? And so I'm just gonna do this right here. I'm gonna lift it up so I won't lose where I want it to be. But this is Gorilla Hot Glue, and I promise I couldn't pry these apart if I wanted to. It holds. All right, so there's two together. So you can see how it looks, like this. So that's gonna be, you know, the first part of our tree. Oh, Luann, you watched me the first time. A lot of y'all have watched me the first time. So then I'm going to lay it down, and I'm going to pick up the third one. Okay, like this. And I'm going to drop it down just a hair. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm just going to hold it in place, and then I'm just going to put some hot glue under here. So I won't slide it where I know where it's going to be. And you could draw pencil lines or whatever you want to do. I think that's what I did when I made me and Deidre made the big trees. Last Christmas, we drew lines right here where we knew where it was going to come to. Oh, Kristen, thank you. You're so sweet. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to lay it back down, and I'm going to grab the next one. So see, I have this, just like little step-offs. And then let's see, I'm going to lay it down, I think, and then raise it up like this. It's probably a little easier because it gets hard to hold. So were y'all freaked out yesterday when Facebook went down? I think everybody was like, oh my gosh, what happened? Oh, Sharon, you got more to make this year? You got stuff to make? Okay. All right, so there's that one. So this is what we have so far. So that's going to be the side of our tree. They're 7 3/4 inches, but you can use any size. I mean, they come big, like real big. I don't have any because I used them all last Christmas, and I need to get some more. Okay, so I'm looking at this one, kind of seeing where I need to go. And if they're not the same on both sides, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I picked it up. Here's the last one. I'm just going to lay my whole thing down, and then I'm just going to stand this up, and then I'll just lay it right back down. Right, like that. Easy peasy. So we already got one side done. Yes, Jenny, I love the Gorilla Glue. I won't go back to any other hot glue. Oh no, you got COVID, you and your husband? Okay, so you're going to have something that looks like this. Okay, so that's going to be the side of our tree. One side. All right, so I'm going to put it back down because I'm going to use it as a guide for this side. All right, so I'm going to make sure I got all my little pieces level, or whatever you want to call it, symmetrical. And you kind of adjust them. And then I'm just going to start picking them up again, like I did that side. All right, so I'm going to pick up the first two. Okay. Yeah, they're shims. They're just construction shims. Yeah, you thought that the world's... I know. I was like, oh my goodness, what happened to Facebook? But thank goodness it's all back and they got it all fixed for whatever in the world happened. It's like they just took the day off. Okay, all right. So I'm just holding it. Now I have this. I'm going to lay it back down and get it about even like that. And then I'm going to pick up the third one like this. And then all I'm going to do is kick it up like that. Hey Hey, Minnie. Yeah, me too, Marie. I went to the Gorilla Glue and I won't go back because it's awesome. Hold on, y'all. Okay, took care of that. All right. And yes, Sherry, they do. They come in like 18 inches long. They come big. I mean, the trees I made were standing. They were tall trees that I would stand by my fireplace. And last year, I stood them up by the fireplace and never finished them. But they look cute because we painted them white. And I will forever treasure my trees because that's the last thing that Deidre and I did together. Yeah, she loves to mock me when I say shims. I know she does. She does. Okay, so I'm going to lay it down, get it even, and then I'm going to pick up this one. I make it look so easy. Okay, and so, but this is one of my most favorite things that I've come up with or, you know, whatever, crafted. Yeah, I think I got the troll. I hope so. Remember the scare of Y2K? Yeah, I remember that too. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to lay it back down and get it even how I want it. And then I'm going to pick up this last one. And I'm going to lay it down. And then I'm just going to raise it up like that so I'll know exactly where it needs to be. And you can draw, like I said, you can draw pencil marks. And so, you know, draw pencil marks at the base of each one if you want to. Yay! Norma, you got your memo. Yes! Awesome. Hope it all turns out good. Okay, so that's our last one. So now we have that. See how easy this was, y'all? This was so easy and just very inexpensive. It's like, I mean, $2.50 for a pack of, I think 12 come in a pack or something. I don't know. But, so there that is. Y'all see how it looks? So you can see. Okay. Dawn, I'm making the famous shim Christmas trees. Oh, Nancy, you love me making it last year. Yeah, people made them out the wazoo last year and sold them and gave them to friends. Hey, Carol from Tennessee. Reelfoot Lake. I've never heard of that. Welcome to my page. Hey, Robin. Okay, so this is where the tricky part is, okay? Because you've got the angled sides, and then you've got, let's see if I can show y'all. If I can hold it up without blocking what you're trying to see. Okay, hold on. You got something angled, and you're trying to glue it against something that's straight, okay? So you just basically, the best way I can describe it is to fill it in with hot glue. So I'm gonna get it where I want it. And like I said, when you lay it down, make sure that your point is in the center of this bottom. You know, don't let it be all cocked to the side. Welcome, Ginger. It looks like Ginger must be new. Okay, so now I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to put a bunch of glue on here, okay? On one side. And I'm probably going to glue it to the table, to my paper, and I'm going to sit here and hold it. Oh my goodness, another person, and a whole bunch of my boards just fell. Okay, got that one. No, Lee, they are contractors' shims that they use for door jambs. So like the skinny part, and then it gets bigger, and they put it into the door frame, and then they break it off in there where it kind of wedges in there and it holds it tight or something. Hey, Susan from California. Oh, hey, Carrie. Welcome to my page. Okay, so I got that one done, okay? So we're going to probably reinforce it a little bit in a minute. All right, so now, but it's probably glued to the table, just so you know. It probably is, but that's okay. As long as it's holding, I don't really care. I can pull the paper off. That's why I put paper down, because I didn't want it to glue to my tablecloth. Okay. All right. Make sure it's all centered. Yes, they are shims. Yes, from Home Depot or Lowe's. Any kind of hardware store should have them. Walmart doesn't. I have looked many, many times. Yeah, Troll Patrol. I got them too. They're out in full force tonight. Yeah, they're called shims. S-H-I-M-S. Even though I say shims. I almost told her I was doing it tonight, but I was like, no. She'll come on here and laugh at me. You got a little Bob making messies in your space. Okay, so I got these sides done. The two sides, and I got to do the top. But I'm going to lift it up and show it to you because there's paper on it, but I kind of just filled it in with hot glue. Small shims we can, and I'm going to just go down here on the bottom and just reinforce it really good. But I'm telling you, if you got Gorilla Glue, hot glue, it is, it's going to hold, I promise. Yeah, they're usually in the wood aisle, or you may find them, I can't remember, I think they may be where the door, you know, the little door faces that you put in a house in your like closets and the door faces, it may be there. They were in Stacy's live too. I watched some of hers. Okay, so this is the tricky part because you know you don't have a lot up here at the tippy top to glue it to. And I just glued it to the table again. So you have to just kind of put a line of glue there. And kind of make it go. And then I'm going to hold it like this. And then I'm going to put some more on the top. And I may even go on the inside and doing it. And there's strings flying in the air like spider webs. Hey, Carrie. Or you can just ask somebody, hey, I need to know where the construction shims are. And they'll show you. Joanne, you made them last year. Cabinets and doors, there you go. Paint department. Okay. Thank you, Terry. You're so sweet. All right, so I am going to go in the middle, in the inside. Turn it up like this. And I'm just going to put a little bit there just to reinforce that top. So let's sit a minute. My triangle. Yes, Becky, I'd love it too. And everybody loved it so. And like I said, I've had a lot of people ask me lately or message me and say, hey, I can't find the video. Oh, hey, Bonnie. I'm doing good, Diana. Welcome. But people have asked me, I want to know where that video is. Well, it's hard to find them now on here, but y'all know they're on YouTube as well. If you have trouble with that, they're there also. Like after I get done tonight, it'll go straight there. But I'll put it up there. But if you have trouble finding it, because they've made it kind of hard to find. Okay. So yeah, these are about 7 3/4 long. They don't really tell you on the package because I guess they're standard, but they do make real big, long ones. And those make big trees. Like, I'm gonna finish mine this year and show a picture of them. That'll be on my list to do. Okay, so now we have this, okay? What kind of glue gun works with Gorilla Glue? Any kind of glue gun, but they are the big sticks. I think they have smaller ones, and they do have a Gorilla glue gun, but I think it's the mini sticks, but these are the bigger ones. And I just put them in my Walmart AdTech $9 glue gun, however much it was. It wasn't much, but my last one lasted like 13 years, so it was a good one. So I just kept with it. Now, Sharon, I did a nativity last year at Christmas, like October, November. I did a nativity manger with these, I think. I think I did. Yeah, I know I did. Okay. All right. Just pulled into Lowe's and getting more. Okay, so here's our tree. Now, the back part, okay, like, I'm going to show you the back of this one. It's not pretty. But it's foam board, okay? And y'all can see where I drew. But it's that foam board from Dollar Tree. And then this is scrapbook paper. But I'm going to do something a little different tonight. But this one is poster board. Just regular poster board. And then I covered it with scrapbook paper. Yes, Kathy, everybody put little scenes in the bottom. Yeah, like a little deer and trees. And they went crazy last year over them. And they were so, so cute. Okay, I think I am going to use, this was my angel wings I cut out the last time. And I'm going to have a heck of a time trying to cut this out. But I think I'm going to use this, I think, this time. I really hadn't thought much about it. But you know what? I don't, yes I do. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Because I'm going to have to cut it with a knife. And I'm going to cut my table. Hold on. I got me I had to pick it up with my toe. I got a black poster board. Y'all don't freak out on me. Because I am going to do some black. But y'all just trust the process. So I'm going to lay it down over here. And I swear I was prepared. At one point in time, I was prepared. Yes, if you, in the group last year, the Turquoise Valentines Crafters Reveal, that's the little community that I have. Yeah, you use cardboard, you can use any of that. I'm just going to trace the inside, and then I'll just know to cut it a little bigger. And I guess I could trace the outside, so I'll know. And then I'm just going to cut it to fit. This piece of poster board's huge. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it just a little bit bigger so it'll have some edge to it, and I can always trim it down if I have to. But you can use, get an Amazon box and make your back. You don't have to use a poster board or anything like that. You can just use regular good old cardboard. Recycle. I just didn't have a box that would be big enough to cut mine from right at the moment. You pick up things with your toes too. Okay, so this is going to be the back of our tree, and yes, it's way too tall, but I'm going to fix it. But see, okay, so y'all trust the process. I know it's black. Oh, was it? The video was your memories? Okay, let me do this. Let's do this. Let's do it the right way. So I'm going to trim, because on mine, nobody's going to see the back. I'll have them sitting somewhere. Nobody's going to see the back. Okay. Cut some off this side. I cut it big on purpose, because, you can always cut off. You just can't take away. You can't add back. So that's my theory. Kind of like when you get your hair cut, it's like just take a little bit off and then a little more. Okay, but I'm not gonna glue this on just yet because I'm gonna paint my shims. Last year I did the stain with the paint and the water and did the stain. This year I'm gonna go a little different. Y'all don't freak out on me. It's gonna be pretty. It is in my mind, so we're gonna see. All right, so there's that. So this is our back with our tag on it. Sticker. Okay, you made like 25 of those last year. Yes, people sold them in craft shows. It was awesome. Okay, so here we go. Now, I'm out of my paper plates. This is an envelope that I had messed up on somebody's order and had to tear it open. And that's going to be my paint palette tonight. That was the hardest part, was the back. Yeah, it's... because you can't do them all the same. You can't like cut out a pattern for the back because each one's going to kind of be a little different. And yes, I'm painting this black. So y'all trust the process. Y'all didn't trust me when I did I did the black pumpkin, and then y'all loved it. So hang on with me. We're going to do something similar, like, you know, that same look, But I just wanted to try it because I just thought it would be neat. But this is Waverly's ink. And I'm just going to paint and chat with y'all. Hey, Paige. And see, you're like one lady got on one night and I was painting those pumpkins pink and she was like, what in the world are you painting pumpkins pink for? Well, now I'm painting a Christmas tree black. Yeah, gluing the bottom to the sides is hard to me, but then the back, yeah, it's getting that back right. And you can use all kind of different scrapbook paper on the inside. Hey, Sue. A leopard tree? We'll see. No, I wasn't going to go leopard, but that would be pretty. Hey, Carol. And if y'all didn't get in on the paint class, we had so much fun this weekend. We painted the pumpkin canvas. That was so much fun. I enjoyed that so very much, and they are all begging me to do another class. Oh, Margaret, you're intending, that's on your list. Write it down in your little planner. This is one of the things that you want to do for Christmas. Be great for you know, neighbor gifts or Sunday school teachers or just co-workers. Be such a good, easy Sunday afternoon. Get you a whole assembly line going and make a whole bunch of trees. And people buy the little ornaments at Dollar Tree and the little deer and the trees, and they put down here in the bottom and make scenes and stuff. They're so, so cute. So those of y'all that did it, that are in the group, y'all may have to repost them from last year so people can see all the pretty ones. People put lights in the back. Gorgeous stuff. I mean, gorgeous. Okay, so there's that. Try not to get it all over me and everything else. Hey, Starling. So I am painting both sides because, you know, I just am. What's the length of the bottom? Should be 7 3/4 because that's how long they are. So I just stack two on top of each other to where it's a straight piece. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, Cheryl, go find them. They're so inexpensive, and that's the beauty of it, is that they're not expensive. And there's all kinds of things you can do with these. I did the nativity last year with it and put I can't remember to save my life what that nativity looked like, but I came across a video the other day. But I can't remember. But I'm going to have to go look now. Okay, paint, and getting in all these little crannies. And you could paint these ahead of time if you wanted to. It just seems like to me it would be a little harder because then you got to turn them over and all that stuff. And so I just choose to paint mine after. So yeah, I put 5 on each side and then 2 at the bottom. So that's 10. And you could step them off. However, if you didn't want to use that many, you could just not do but 3 or 4 to make them go a little further. However you want to do it. Sandy, I don't know if I'm going to do it once a month. I haven't really thought that far just yet. They were begging me to do it in the group. They were like, oh, you got to start doing these. I love this so much. I just like to paint sometimes. That's kind of like my stress reliever. I don't do it all the time. BJ, they're going to wonder where all their shims are going to. That's right. Well, usually when I go, they have like boxes full of them. They're just, you know, tons and tons of these things. So all these crafting ladies coming up in here and getting our shims. All right. I know there's some spots I missed, but it's going to be okay because what we're going to do is going to cover it up. Are they no, they are shim. They're construction shims. They're big at one end, small at the other. Somebody just hopped on and asked. Yes, they are shims from like Home Depot or Lowe's. Very, very inexpensive. Like $2.50 something a pack or something. They're not a lot. And I'm down to almost none, so my husband's going to have to stay there. Get me some when he goes back to Lowe's. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Patricia. Hey, Carmen. Hey, Terry. It's okay. You made it. It's fine. You are fine. I'm just glad you're here. All my friends are in the house. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, it's 12 shims to a pack. I think I use 10. I use 2 down here and 5 on each. Well, that's 12. Hello. 12. Yeah, thank you. I can't count, obviously. I don't know. I couldn't read all of that. Where did I get them? I just get them at Lowe's or Home Depot. Just construction. They use them for door facings when they put the door facings in the wall or whatever, and they use it to get it snug, and they wedge them in there and break them off or something. So if you're in the little community that I have, we would love to have you if you're not there. It's called the Turquoise Valentines Crafters Reveal, and it's where that you can post all of your stuff that you make, whether it's something that you've seen me do or not, just any kind of crafts, or you can ask, hey Tabitha, you can ask questions about crafts and do all that stuff. Just answer the 3 questions when you go to join the group, and I bet somebody will post a link in a minute for me. But it's the Turquoise Valentines Crafters Reveal. And it's just for all of you to be able, so I can see your crafts and everybody else can see how talented y'all are. Because, oh my gosh, y'all blow me away every day of all the stuff that y'all do. It just blows me away at how talented y'all are. Because y'all get to see me craft all the time. I don't get to see what y'all do. So I like to get to see, you know, and I try to comment on as many as I can. But y'all know that's a job too. Because it's a lot. Hey, Candy. Hey, Mary Beth. All right, so I'm just almost through painting. And we're going to let it dry. Yeah, I'm at the tip of Mississippi, at the northwest tip of Mississippi. Right below Memphis is where I am. Been in Mississippi my whole life. Yeah, somebody share the name of the group. It's the Turquoise Valentines Crafters Reveal is the name of the group. If you just search for the Turquoise Valentine, it'll probably come up with my page. It'll come up there. But just answer the questions to get in. And the moderators will let you in. Almost done. I like the black because you don't have to do more than one coat. It coats so quick. So it goes fast. Make sure I don't have any globs of paint. Swing it around over here. And y'all are like, oh my gosh, it's a black Christmas tree. I don't know if y'all have been to Walmart to see what all they're putting out. But I've noticed that they have a lot of black and white stuff this year. Black and cream. The little bit that I have seen, there's a lot of black and cream stuff. Oh, you became a Mimi again. Congratulations, Carol. Whew. I missed the end of all those. Diana lives in South Mississippi. I used to live in Central Mississippi, and I moved up here 5 years ago. And to be with my husband where he lives. Yay, Carrie! You'll like it. I mean, there's like 12,700 something people in there, and it's busy. There's a lot of people and a lot of crafts every day, and you can get ideas. And if you have questions about how to do something or some kind of paint or something, somebody will come along and answer it. It's just a real good place with a lot of sweet people. And yeah, there you go, Chris. Thank you. And I'm just going to hit this really quick. Get it dry. Nancy loves the black. Y'all just trust the process. It's not going to be like this in the end. But I'm not going to get it too hot because I don't want to melt my hot glue and let it fall apart. Yes, Judy, my Walmart, I went to South Haven Walmart this weekend, and that's where I posted pictures. Well, then I went to my Walmart this morning, and they're just start putting mine out. They didn't even have just little bitty here and there out. No beads yet. Paige, you're in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Wow. I lived in Meridian. That's where I was born and raised. And I lived in Enterprise most of my adult life, you know, up until I moved up here. Thank you, Pam. Let's just try to get it dry. Little blobs. My fingers are black. I know, Cindy, but I saw that today. The black and it's like a cream. It's not really white. But they got a lot of that out. And this kind of is what inspired me to paint it this way. Oh, Mary, your people are in Corinth? That's not far from me. Monroeville, Alabama. Now, I've heard of that. I can't remember. Oh, you were almost going to move to Hernando? That's where I'm at. No, I'm making this is going to be Christmas. But you could do this for Halloween, absolutely. That's a thought. Just trying to get it dry, because I don't want it to mix with my white. Oh, you're near the beach, Cindy. We're all going to Cindy's house to go to the beach. Oh, Brenda, your family lives in Meridian. That's where I was raised. Nancy, my husband and I actually knew each other as teenagers and dated for like a little bit of time. Like over the summer, and then he went his ways and I went my ways, and then our paths crossed again, and we started dating. We dated long distance for 3 years, and then we got married, and I moved up here and then we got married. So, oh, you have a black and cream bead garland. I bet that's pretty. So yeah, don't get it too hot and melt your hot glue. Even every year, that's where my mom is from. Oh, so you know right where the Walmart is. Yeah, my Christmas stuff, most of the Christmas stuff at my Walmart was stacked in boxes too, and I was just like, well, they'll be getting it out, so I'll have to go every day because it's around the corner from my house. I'll have to go over there because, you know, those beads are going to go fast. And they have tiered trays, too. Have y'all seen those? They have those, the round ones, like 2 tiers. I've seen people post about those. I want to check those out. They never have too many tiered trays now. Alright, I think I got it dry for the most part. Whew, I'm ready for that to go away. It's loud. Hey, we're making a Christmas tree. Even though it's black, we're making a Christmas tree. And I just had a thought, and my baby wipes will not come out. I'm just going to pull a wad out. There we go. So I'm going to wipe my hands. North of Houston. Ooh, north of Houston. These baby wipes get chalk paint off so good. Like if I go wash my hands first, I have to just kind of peel it off my hands, I feel like. Oh, you got one of the tiered trays? How's the quality of that tiered tray? Because I was wondering. Oh, good, Teresa. That's awesome. Okay. And y'all, I didn't get me a cup of water, nothing to put my paintbrush in. I'm just going to have to do something. I'm going to just set it here. All right, so I'm going to get my white out, what's left. It's getting down to the end. Oh, here it comes. Woo! I didn't mean to get that much. Lord. Okay. I might have to get some more. Elvis was from Memphis. That's right. Well, he was born and raised in Tupelo, and then his house is in Memphis. Yes. Graceland. Okay. Trust the process. All right. So I'm going to old chippy brush from Walmart, and I'm just going to dip it into the paint. All right. And I'm just going to tap a little off. Now, you can, like I've told y'all before, you can go light as you want to or heavy. And if you go light, then you can go back and get heavier. I really think I'm going to like this. Shims, 120 for $22. Whoa, that's a lot of shims. Well, if you were going to make a lot for like a craft show or something, that'd probably be the way to go. Like, get you a $2 pack and just try it out. And then if you think that's something you want to do, then buy the big pack at Amazon. Look, somebody's already doing the research for us. Wrap the brush in a wet wipe. Yeah, I probably will. I'll do it in a minute when I get my hands free. Kind of went a little heavy there, but I'm not too concerned. It's going to be so pretty. It looks like it's got snow on it. Texas in the house. There's a bunch of people from Texas here. Like when I look on I can look at my analytics and like on my Facebook and see where people are from and where the most viewers come from. A lot of people are in Texas that watch me, and I'm like, dang, some people in Texas like me. Okay. So I kind of get up under there, right there. It looks like snow, y'all. Isn't that pretty? Just kind of wanted to be a little different. And plus, when I saw that stuff at Walmart that was white and black or cream and black, I kind of thought, oh, I bet that would be so pretty. You're liking the black and white. See, y'all was not sure about that black pumpkin I painted that day. And then it was like, ooh, that's pretty. So some of the inspiration was from that pumpkin too, because I think it looks really cool. And it's in front of my fireplace. Hello! Who said that? Sally. Welcome. Hey, Minnesota. South Carolina. What kind of dryer? It is just a cheapie from Amazon. And it's in my Amazon shop. And it's at the Amazon shop's actually in the group page. You could paint a green one, chippy brush white. Yes, and paint, do it like it has snow. That would be so pretty. There's just so many possibilities, and I promise you, last Christmas, man, people made these things every which way. They put lights in them. Just get you those fairy lights and put in them, and they poked them through the holes in the back, and I was just amazed. I was like, oh my goodness at the ideas. Oh, thank you, Diana. You're so sweet. Y'all are just sweet. Best people ever. The best people ever. See, now it doesn't look so black, does it? Oh, from Texas. Thank you. Y'all love watching me. I love that y'all are here. People I don't get to talk to any other way if it wasn't for the internet and Facebook. From Florida. Auburndale. Oh, thank you, Cheryl, from East Tennessee. Okay, you're over there in the mountains. I like the mountains. I have to turn it all around so I can see kind of what I missed. Make sure I didn't miss a spot, but y'all will tell me because y'all don't miss anything. If I can get up in there. Okay. See, it holds together pretty good, but hey, look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now I gotta do the bottom. It dries so fast though, just because you're just barely putting any on, it dries quick. So I'm gonna lay it down, and then we gotta do this piece. So I'm thinking, okay. So this is gonna wanna, I shouldn't say curl up, but it's, you know, when you get poster board wet, you know how it wants to kind of ripple. So I'm hoping I'm not going to wet it too much. Sorry if I'm making noise. Holy smokes, look at the people that's on here. I'm like, what? Y'all are so sweet. Green Mountains of Vermont are the best. See, I've not ever been up that far, and I would love to go. I mean, our country has just got so many pretty areas of the whole country. Okay, so this is my back piece. And like I said, I'm not even going to get enough on here to even get the poster board wet, because y'all know how it'll, like, roll up. Yeah, ink is the name of the chalk paint. It's Waverly ink. It's just black, but that's what they call it, ink. Because it is black. It is very, very, very black. And I love it. I've painted a piece of furniture with that ink, and it is gorgeous. I might have to get some more paint. I'm just gonna, this bottle has just about seen its better days. Okay. Whoop. So it looks like snow. All right. I'll set my brushes over there because I'll wash them out in a few minutes. Okay. Thank y'all for spreading the love. All right, so there's my back piece. That's what it looked like, and I just brushed it on. But like I said, use the Amazon box. Use whatever you have to make your, let me see how that's going to look. To make your back piece. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. This is just black poster board because I thought, well, it's going to save me some time than having to paint it. Your Walmart doesn't have Waverly. That's a bummer. But now, Michael's Craft, their chalk paint, their Art Minds chalk paint, it's good too. I've used one gray color, I think, of theirs. And then Folk Art has chalk paint, and it's pretty good too. White snowy cotton. Oh yeah, that would be pretty. And somebody put, like I said, people poked holes in the back and put lights on through the other side. Vermont. Okay. The back is just a piece of poster board. Just a regular poster board that I bought at Walmart today. I had to go over there and get a couple of things and check out the Christmas, but they didn't have any Christmas out. Not much. Yeah, what do I recommend? Just, I'd go to Michael's and look at their chalk paint, or Joann's has, I know they have Folk Art chalk paint. And I've used both of those, and I like them. But Waverly, of course, is my go-to. Just because it's easy for me to get at Walmart. I'm just trimming this a little bit because it's kind of wanting to hang over the side. And when you get up here to the tippy top, you don't have a lot for it to hold on to. And then the cardboard sticks off the side. Okay. All right. So now, yeah, use cardboard. Use Amazon box. Whatever you have, just use that. Will be perfectly fine. So I'm just gonna do this, but this is just, everybody loves this project, and I thought, well, I'm just gonna kick off my Christmas stuff with this. So I'm just gonna let that do its thing. The Gnome Fairy Light at Dollar Tree. Oh, I don't guess I've seen that. Oh, thank you, Laura. Okay. So I'm just going to do the same thing over here, but I'm just going to do a little piece at a time. Whoop, and I lifted it right back up. And hope it don't ooze to the front side. Walmart sells Waverly online. Ooh, I wonder how much it is online. Is it real expensive? I know Amazon sells Waverly, but it's very costly on Amazon. And that's just weird to me. Why it's so expensive there. At the tippy top, Amy. That's right, at the very tippy top. Don't make fun of me. And I don't think about it when I say stuff like that. It just comes out. Okay, so here's my tree. Isn't it pretty? It kind of looks like a, I don't know. It just looks like a wilderness wonderland, winter wonderland tree. Hey, Bonnie from Ontario. Okay, so now I'm rethinking this part. Because, you know, you got to have the bottom part. So this is the ones I did last year, if y'all didn't see it, if you're just hopping on. And I used those little slices right there from Dollar Tree. And now I'm kind of rethinking it because this is what I was going to do tonight. So y'all tell me if that's going to look funny. Yes, Darla, they're shims from the like Home Depot or Lowe's. That one's broke off, but this is what they look like. Yes, very inexpensive shims. Oh, Pat, you missed so much. Yeah, you can watch the replay. I know, Alice, I'm just like, what? Y'all are just... Oh, Blue Ridge Parkway. I've been to Blue Ridge, Georgia, and I love it up there. I did the Ocoee, and it's so much fun. All right, so do y'all think this looks bad, or should I put a black trunk on it? Christmas at Walmart. And the bead garlands are not in Minnesota. Uh-oh. I'm trying to see what else I have that I could use as a stump, as this tree stump. I got a spool. I gotta put it on it. I don't know if that's gonna hold it. Should I paint this black and put it on there like this? Or I have this. This is like a napkin ring. Hey, Lindy. There's Lindy from Tater Buggin'. Yeah, this was a shirt from my shop last year. Oh, here's the ones I made last year. But I did make the big ones, but I didn't do those live. I did them on my own. But they were big shims. But here's the ones I did last year. And they did have bells. One of them had bells in the middle. And, you know, I got busy and didn't get to finish them. But they were put out last year for Christmas. But people put winter scenes down here in the bottom. And they did all kinds of stuff and made them all cute. I like the wooden for the stump. Just dry brush some white on it. Paint the base with whitewash too. I don't have any blocks. I like the spool. I could paint this black. I don't know if that'd be tall enough. It kind of looks a little stumpy. The napkin ring. Painted black. I have several of them. Oh, this is one of the first crafts you saw me make and you made them. Napkin ring painted black. That's what I see a lot of, so that's what I'm going to do. Y'all, I've got it everywhere. I'm just going to use what I got left over here. And I'll paint white over it. I might just leave it kind of rough like this and then just brush over it and not paint the whole solid thing. Leave it kind of scruffy, maybe. Trying to get all this paint that I've got. Half of it's on my brush. White on the wooden stump. I might just leave it not all the way covered. That way I won't have to pour any more paint out, right? Okay. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, these are just some napkin rings I picked up somewhere along the way and thought I would use them for something. All right. Okay. Let's dry that really quick. Since I just kind of dry brushed it, it's not really, take a long time to dry at all. Whoop. Now I'm gonna have to find my white. Now this white is just about done. Oh, Marilyn, you made several last year? So, yeah, if y'all are in the group, y'all got to post them again so people can see them. Because y'all just did a fantastic job and did those. And I was just like, Y'all think mine looks good. Y'all should see some of the people's that did them last year in the group. Oh my gosh. They bowled me over. They put holes in this and poke lights through here, and it had lights going down. I was just blown away. I was like, what? BJ, that's not everywhere. I feel like it is. Yeah, I just use poster board. You can use the Amazon box, whatever you have. Okay. So there's my little stumpity stump. So I got to get that on there. So let's see. All right. Because it's not going to, hold on. Add a glue. Poster board, yeah, Pat. I just use a black poster board because I knew I was going to do it black, and that way I wouldn't have to paint it. So I just bought me a black poster board because I'll use the rest of it for something else. But yeah, the foam board from Dollar Tree, somebody just said. Yeah, Lou, a lady on here a minute ago said she made like 25 of those things, and people sold them at craft fairs and stuff. So if you do like church bazaar craft fair things or any kind of craft fair, just sit up one day and make you an assembly line and start making you some trees. Now you know, Emily, you got them shims. She's going to be up till midnight making trees. Yeah, lights, they would punch holes and made them zigzag down the tree like this. And it was so cute. I just show you an idea and y'all just run with it, and it just amazes me. I just get so tickled. Okay, so there's my little tree. Whew. Okay, so now here's the part where I'm kind of at a blank because I did not even really, so to speak, plan this far. So I have stuff everywhere. So this is what I was kind of thinking in my mind. Yeah, some jingle bells. Oh yeah, a little wood crate would be cute. Okay, so I did get these at Walmart today. This was $1.48. Y'all can see the tag. I mean, look at that. That was $1.48. Y'all, that is not expensive at all. So my thought was, and then I got this one, and I think this one was 98 cents. And this is Walmart now, because all of my Christmas stuff is, some of it's up high up here on the shelf, and then the rest of it's in the attic. But look at how pretty that shimmery stuff is. Isn't that really, really pretty? So my thought process was I was going to hang it down in the middle. Yeah, thank you, Judy, for posting that. Oh, this ones don't have one. So I was going to kind of maybe nestle these two together somehow. And then hang it down from the top. Like, now, of course, I'm going to cut this off. But I was just going to kind of hang it down in the middle. What do y'all think? Or should I, now that I see that, now I want to put, and I only bought 2 of each. Yes, the lights. Yeah, I know, Lou, this was $1.48. Look at that. Walmart is stepping up the game. But it's got like a clippy on it. Like you could clip it in something. Of course, I'm going to take that part off. So, now I'm just at a loss. Hang it upside down. See, that's what I was thinking. Like, hang it down in the middle. Where's the one I took the tag off? Here we go. Get that black paint away from me. I'll have it everywhere. Okay, so it's got little pine cones on it and everything. All right, so I'm thinking about, see, there's one. Let me squish it in some more so it'll go. Thinking about hanging it like this and maybe putting this one, or is that too much? And then put me a pretty little bow or something up here. They didn't have any Christmas crafts out yet. No, see, they just started at mine. And then I see people online and their whole Walmart's loaded down with it. And I'm like, what? Yeah, I want to hang it down in the middle. But I'm just at a loss because I like both of these picks. Yeah, the clip in your tree. I think that's what it's for too, or a wreath or something. See, I like them both. But I don't know if both is going to be too much for, look, somebody said, I'm going to Walmart tomorrow. They have all the wood beads. And see, I'll probably take the wood beads and I'll just cut them and use the beads. Hang it on top with a bow. Okay. I want to use them both though. That's my thing, is I want to use this red. I don't know what that thing's trying to do. He don't watch out. I'm going to cut him off. Quit. Get over here like you're supposed to be. He's wanting to stick straight out. You think one looks great. I just love the red. Okay. That one thing just didn't want to act right, and I can't handle it now. It needs a pop of red. See, I think it does too. I think it needs a pop of red. And that one's wanting to stick out. Let me play with it. But this glitter, this clear glitter stuff is everywhere. It's all over me. It's all over the table. The whole table is sparkling. But it's that time of the year, right? It's getting to be anyway. Okay. I think I'm going to do it like that. And put them on the other one. Take a few berries off and put them on the other one. Okay. What if I cut a couple of these little branches off and some berries and put on there and it wouldn't be so much? Maybe that's what I'll do. Just pull it right off like that. We'll destruct this one. So yeah, y'all be on the lookout for these. These are cute for 98 cents. That's better than Dollar Tree. Oh, cut that off. And that off. We're just going to make us a pick. I got to get this thing off. That's my pliers. Yeah, pop of red could be in my bow. Yeah, I might end up putting some there too. Trying to get this thingamabobber off. Ugh, that thing. And y'all know I'm going to have to glue it down. Yeah, I'm going to glue them in, I think. And my bow's going to cover up. I mean, look, it'll just stay like that. So I'm just kind of nestling it up here at the top. Ooh, my back's coming off. Hold on. Like I said, you get up here to the top, and there's not a lot of room to glue anything down the back to, so you have to be careful. Yeah, I want the pine cones to show for sure. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put that in there. Yeah, but Walmart is stepping it up. They got the beaded garland and all that stuff, and I'm like, wow, I want all of it. Okay. And then I'm gonna stick this in. I'm gonna see how it looks. Okay. So see, that's not too bad. I put one little branch, and that little berry just wants to go boing. And then it, just like that. So I think I'm going to glue those in there. Some glue. And that one's good, so I'm just going to put some glue on him. You made several. Y'all look. That's not ever happened. I'm gluing it to my glue gun. How funny is that? That's hilarious. And then I'll stick this up in here somehow and glue it to this other one. Come on, act right. Where'd I get the tree? I just made the tree out of some construction shims. Out of these. That's a broke off one. That's a broke off one. Hello. I made the tree out of these. Yeah, she had a cute video of that pizza pan. That is really cute. The pizza pans are so versatile. You can do so much stuff with them. First time watching. Well, welcome, Joyce. We made this tree. Isn't it pretty? They didn't have everything. Yeah, they didn't have everything out today at mine either. I was kind of disappointed. I keep seeing all these people online that has their whole Walmart's aisles are full, and I'm like, what? Mine doesn't look like that. Tabitha, I do have Rusty Bells. A nice follower sent me a whole container last year full of them, and they're in the attic. Corky Ocoee. I love the Ocoee. I floated the Ocoee or the Rapids or whatever. It was fun. Scary, but it was fun. All right, so that's what I have so far. And now I'm going to try to make a bow. See, I got this red shiny stuff. That's Dollar Tree. So I'm going to attempt to make a little bow. Yeah, she bought 5 or 6 garlands out. I'll probably be the same way now. I'm not going to lie to you. Where'd I get the tree? Vicky, I made the tree. Look, see? There's our cardboard back. These are made of construction shims like this. So you'll definitely have to catch the replay, because this is like one of my famous crafts that I've done that I love. Everybody loves it, wants to ask about it. So I'm going to make my cheat bow this time. So I'm going to cut them. Oh, let's make it a little bigger. All right. So this is my new way of making a bow. The only pretty much way I know how to make a bow is like this. So I guess I'm cutting it. I'll tell you. I just eyeballed it, so I didn't even measure. So y'all don't. About 12 inches long piece. Well, for my tree. And we're going to see how that's going to work out. And I'm going to try to make a bow. It's 3. I'm not a bow maker at all. Y'all, how could that be happening? I don't have any more. What? Uh-oh. I can't do it with just that. Hold on. Let's see. 1, 2. How did I do that to myself? So you take it and you fold it about that far down. And then you just kind of hold them together. All right, that's 4. Now I got to see what else I have over here. I didn't realize that roll was almost done. See? There's my little bow. What about this? That won't go, will it? Yes? No? I can't make pretty bows either, but this is the way I've recently learned, and this is how I've been doing them. I've already called and put my order in for shims at Lowe's. I can't believe I don't have any more ribbon. I have this. I have this stuff, which is not really good to make a bow with. I have this burlap red stuff. I have this Dollar Tree shiny red stuff. Make a refabbed bow. Nancy, I do. There's some stuff that I need. I can make one with this. That's kind of big. Maybe if I do a couple of loops of that. Use this. Maybe. But this is all going to be different. Maybe it won't matter. I'm just going to play and see. Plain black or plain white. I don't have any plain black or plain white. My ribbon wants to. I don't have any plain black or white. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm using this. All right, so I'm going to fold it down about that far. Maybe a little more. Okay? A little more, maybe. And then you just kind of squinch it together like that. And then you do the same thing to the next one. Like that. And the same thing to the next one. You just kind of make a little bouquet like this. I hope this isn't going to be too big. I buy mine at Walmart. My Walmart still has Waverly. So I fold it down about that far. And then make my little bouquet. Use some red in the ribbon. Yeah, I think so too. Hold on. Woo! I'm losing it. That one don't want to work. Okay. Got it back. My fingers are kind of full. I think what I'm going to do is put some red berries or something. A little lace, yes. That would be pretty. Try the red burlap. Well, the only thing about the red burlap is that it doesn't have wire in it. Like that doesn't have wire. It's like this sheer stuff. And then this doesn't have any. So I'm going to come up with something here in just a second. All right, now, come on. Y'all can see I didn't plan for this part real well. I'm going to get my zip ties. You still have an organ seal? I don't know why some Walmarts have it and some Walmarts don't. It doesn't make any sense to me, but, you know. Okay, so I'm going to get a zip tie. That loop just looks so big right there. Hold on. All right. There, that's better. And then I got my little bouquet, and I'm going to put it around there like that. Whoop. And these come from Dollar Tree too, the little zip ties. And I'm just going to make sure that I catch all those little ends. Come on. I'm having to work it with one hand. It's going to be big, you think? I'm trying to keep it calm down a little bit. Okay. I just kind of zipped all those little ends together. So I made a bow. Y'all know I don't make bows. So then you just spread out your tails, and then I'm going to cut those. See? Yeah, I know it's not as little as the other, but I sure did not know. And I didn't have a lot left. I was like, what? Yeah, I didn't have enough of the other, so I had to improvise. Left Waverly in 2 stores. Wow, I don't understand why it's in some and not the other. It's just weird. Hey, Wendy. Yes, give this a try. I promise this tree is so easy to make, and people will just not believe that that's made out of construction shims. That one's too long. And if this is too big, I'll use my bow for something else. Okay. So I just dovetailed all my little ends. And we're going to see. Is that going to be too big? I'll poke it down in that hole. Fix all my little tails somehow. That's too big, ain't it? It's too big. Teresa said it's going to be too big. It is too big. Maybe I could squish it in there. Like it's too big. Too big. Okay. Back to the baby. I only got 4 of these, though. That's the problem. I only got 4. 4. Look at here. I found this. There's another piece. That's 5. Nope, I don't have... Well, I do have a bow maker. I've never used it. It's a little one somebody gave me. And I have never used it. Okay. I got another piece I found over here. I don't see any in my bin. So that's 5. Maybe that's enough. Okay. That's an odd number. So maybe that's going to be enough. We're going to see. We're gonna see. Y'all are hanging out with me while I'm doing this. The tree trunk was made from a napkin ring that I had in my stash. That was on, I got it from somewhere, clearance or something somewhere. All right. I'm gonna try it with this little, but I'm gonna use that other bow somewhere. I'm not throwing it away. All right. I let go of all my ends. Hold on. Y'all hold the program. I'm trying to get them all fixed. Ooh, hot mess. This is hard to do with one hand. Loop up one of the longer ones. Y'all, this is driving me bananas. Okay, that's a little one. Gotta get it all fixed. So loop it up big. Don't have any floral. See, we hardly have any in my Walmart either. I have to go somewhere else to get the florals where they have it sitting out in the aisle like that. We don't have that at ours either. Okay. I just don't know how that's gonna look, but it might be just enough. Whoop. That's too big. Okay. I'm gonna try to get it. Here we go. That's not even funny. Can't get it in there now. Just gonna pull it through. Because I done zipped my tie. Okay, it's gonna be teeny. Make a messy bow. Yeah, Katie, I would. I just don't have a lot of stuff here to do that though. Okay. I don't have like what all I would really want to make a messy bow with. It's going to be too small, but I could have cut these smaller. But maybe by the time I get all these ends out here, I can do something with them. See, it might not be too small. Look, what do y'all think? It might not be too bad once I get it all fixed. Not to be a jerk. What are you saying, BJ? Loop up the longest tail. Yeah, pipe cleaners and Sonia, I was totally, just didn't even think about it. I use zip ties so much for my bow, well, my messy bows. I didn't even think about pipe cleaners, and I'd have to go dig out something. I'm trying to make a comeback on my bow. My other one was way too big. Now this, you know, I'm not a bow expert, I promise. Floral wire, yes, I have some of that too, but I'm telling you, I'm just brain messed up on that part. Okay, so maybe, so see, it may be fine. It may be just perfect because I don't need a whole lot up there, but I do have to glue this down. My branch, my twig, or whatever you want to call it, my pick, cracking me up with the boat. Karen, I'm telling you, I'm struggling here. This one was all good. It's too big. I love the messy bows. That's my favorite. But then I tried to branch out and tried to make one of these, and I think it looks okay. But I think it's going to be fine once I get it on here. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's just right. Okay. I'm just going to have to cut those tails off, though. Some more. Once I get it all fixed. Once I get it all fixed, you're like, oh, she's done said that 1,000 times. Once she gets it all fixed. All right, stick that down. Go by what I think. Thank you, Sally. Sometimes it's like, I don't know what to do. Thank y'all. The smaller one's perfect. I'm not a bow maker. I don't like making bows either. Robin, I don't either. I'm glad I'm not the only one. And kudos to the people that do it, because I am not that person. Yes, I love the buffalo check. A lot of my Christmas is white and black. But I found the other ribbon, so save the day. Yeah, I think it's the perfect size too. I don't think it's too small or big, or there's a piece of it down here in my tree. Look at how cute this is. Look at how sweet it is. See? It's just fine. But I need something down here. Yeah, bows are a booger. They are. And some people can just get that ribbon and they do all kinds of stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know how. Aren't they cute? Yes, if you want to make some for your porch, get the big shims. And you can make a tree that tall. It looks good, doesn't it? Doesn't it look cute? But I still think it needs something down here. You know, and I got jingle bells, and these come off of something. Don't quite know what. They're red. And I've got, I got silver ones. I like the red. I need one more. Is there another red one around here? Yes, see it. Ah. And that's a Hobby Lobby piece. Thank you. I think it looks good too. A nativity at the bottom, yes. Or a little sled or something would be so cute. Let's see. Let's see. What if, just as it is, I'm just gonna play around now. What's the bottom made from? This piece? That's just a napkin ring. I have like 4 or 5 of them in this thing over here. I don't even know where I got them. Those deer, yes, the little deer, that would be so cute standing down there. Or like a nativity, or something like that would be so cute. Decorate some small wood blocks and use them as presents. Oh, that would be cute. A snowman? Oh, y'all. See, y'all are all on top of it. I'm telling you, y'all gonna have the best trees in town. Nativity, yes. That would be very pretty. Snow bunny. Small gifts. Okay, what if I hung them like that? I'm just trying to play around with something. A little joy sign. Oh, that would be cute. Yes, I love the black. Don't y'all like the black? The sleighs that yes, I have seen those little sleds. Yes. I don't have one of them, but yes, I've seen them. Black ink with white chalk paint. Yes, it's what it was. So is that gonna be? I could. Let's just pretend that they're attached, and they're not. No bells or bells. Can't get them to stay. Stick it up in there. Let's just pretend that they're attached. Isn't that pretty? The back piece of the tree. It's just a piece of poster board. That's all. And then I dry brushed it too. See, it's just a piece of poster board that it was black already, and then I just dry brushed it with white Waverly paint. And these are shims, little construction shims. Make a sled out of clay. Look at Diana. She's like, get that clay out and make a sled, girl. Yeah, okay. I'll just whip one of those right on up. Yes, I may have to get a sled. Poster board. Okay. So what do y'all think of? I like the bells. The bells. They're cute. The snowman. Yes. I mean, any of those little ornaments that Walmart has or Dollar Tree has, they would look cute down here. Stand it up. But look how pretty this is. I mean, I just love the look, the way it looks. And y'all doubted me, like, she's painting the Christmas tree black. What is wrong with her? Thank y'all. Isn't it cute? I just kind of stuck them up in there because I'm not 100% sure I'm going to leave them. But I'm going to see. Thank you, Terry. Y'all are so sweet. Splatter the bells with white paint. Holly, that's a good idea. If you don't have ink, just use black acrylic paint. I just use the chalk paint just because it dries quick and I'm on live, but you could definitely just use acrylic. You don't have to use the Waverly. But I love the look of it. It just looks that snow, hushed snow look to it. I don't know what you want to call that, but y'all know what I mean. Isn't it pretty? So cute. Bells, if you're not putting anything else on the bottom. I know, Jeannie, I think I'm going to kind of sleep on it and look at it in the morning and think about it and decide, but they're just stuck up in there for the moment. I know the bells are pretty, though. You like the silver bells? Silver bells. See? Yeah, those would look really pretty, too. Yeah, I might change my mind by in the morning. Yes, Andrea, make them for your church craft show and your fundraiser. And the tree trunk is just a little napkin ring that I had in my stash. But I was going to use my wood slices, which you could totally use. And I was going to glue them together and make me a little trunk like that. That's what I did last year on these. So this was last year's. And I never even didn't hang anything from them. But I used the little slices that Dollar Tree used to carry. And that's what I did those last year. Yes, a little deer, Donna. Yes, a little deer ornaments they have at Dollar Tree and stuff. That would be just perfect. I might have to get out my Christmas stuff tomorrow. Oh, yeah, Teresa, the little snowman that I make from the salt and pepper shakers. Yes. Oh, what are the wood slat things called? Shims. S-H-I-M-S. Shims. And you go to like Lowe's or Home Depot. Construction builders use them when they put door jambs in the wall. And they put them in there and they break them off to get it tight. That's the best way I can understand. That's what they use them for. Thank you, Grace. The red looks great. I want to try one. Rita, you can do it. I promise. Y'all can replay this. It's going to be here. It's going to be on YouTube. So, ooh, my nose is itching. Yeah, the bottom is two glued together. So the bottom is, hang on. The bottom is like, here's the big end over here. So I'm going to put the small end on it. Woo, woo. I say I am. So it's flat. Like, so it makes it flat. I upgraded for this year. I did, didn't I? I just like this black. I think it's pretty. And when I went to Walmart today, that totally inspired me of the black and the white. And I was like, oh, I'm going to do the black and the white with the dry brush. Oh, thank you, Sally. Y'all are so sweet. Home Depot. Some people say they're in different departments. It's going to be back there by the door jambs, you can ask somebody. Just tell them you need to know where the shims are, construction shims, and they'll tell you where they are. But they're very inexpensive, like $2, $2.50 a pack of 12 or something like that. But you can get some that are like 12 and 18 inches long, too, and make big trees. I'm going to have to finish my big trees this year and put them by my fireplace. And yes, Stacia, I did. I traced it with a pencil, and then I just kind of glue it on the back. But I traced it, yes. Just so I'd, kind of get an idea. Yeah, I like the red bells too, I think. But I'm gonna sleep on it and look at it tomorrow, and I may have a totally different outlook on what to do to it. You know how that is after you slept on it and looked at something? Robin, all the construction workers are going to be like, these ladies are crafting with these shims and they're buying them all. Go to Walmart and give us a video tour. I will. When they get everything out, I'm going to go to Walmart and go through it all. And go do a live in there. Yes, I just wanted to show y'all because there's so many new people since last year that this was like an all-time favorite of mine and of all the followers too. Oh, Lana, if I did a big one on live, I would have to like back the camera so far up because they're like, mine are like 3 or 4 foot tall. They're huge. Night, Marie. So yes, they are really big. Cindy, I'm kind of thinking that too, but I think I'm gonna go I'm going to sleep on it and then see if I want to attach them. But I do love them. But y'all you could poke holes in the back, put lights. Oh my gosh, last year just people went crazy with them, and I loved every one of them. They were all different. Yep, a little truck. You could put a red truck down here, a Santa Claus. Anything would look so cute down there. All those little cute ornaments from Dollar Tree and Walmart that are real inexpensive, and just stand them in the bottom, and so cute. I want a 3-foot rag tree. Well, Debbie, you just get to ripping that fabric and make you one. I wanted one last year too, and I never got around to making me a tall rag tree, like a real tall one. Yes, Lou, didn't they? They made these trees were like every one of them were different. Every single one of them. You're welcome, Bonnie. I just knew a lot of people had been asking about it, messaging me and asking me about the trees, and I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it again. Because sometimes it's just worthy of doing it twice, right? It's like a tradition almost. No, Antha, I didn't. I put it all together and then I painted it black. That was just easier to me than having to paint parts that wasn't even going to show. So I just painted. It after. Beverly, yes, I painted mine. I mean, these are square actually. And you really can't tell after the clay gets on, but this jar is actually square. So yes, my little light's in there. Y'all can't see it because of that light, but it's one of those flickering little lights. But isn't he so pretty? He's so pretty. Yes, Brenda should make gifts. And I think that's a good tradition to do, is make Christmas gifts. For your neighbors, for just, anybody, your coworkers, your friends. Wouldn't you love to get this in a gift bag and pull that out and be like, this is mine? And then, or better yet, you could even have like a girls' night party and make these trees for yourself and all your girlfriends or whoever get together and make all these trees. That's what Deidre and I did one night. We made the trees for ourselves. The last time we crafted together, we made the big trees. And how many shims did I use? I used 12, 5 on each side, that's 10, and then 2 for the bottom. But you could use anything for this trunk. Like I said, you can use wood slices, you can use the spools, you can use whatever you want to. Pat, I don't know. It depends on if you had a set, if you had a set of 3 or a set of 2. I mean, I would look at something like this and, I don't know, I would easily pay $15 or $20 for this. And you don't have that much in it, but it's beautiful. Yay, Patty. 5 on each side and 2 for the bottom, yes. Becky, yes, because the big shims are massive. They are, these are 7 3/4. They are at least double this long, if not a little more. It's 14 to 18 inches long for one shim. So they're big. So we made, they're 3 or 4 foot size trees. Yeah, Cindy, make it for them. And you can make a set, because you can adjust the size. See, this one is a little smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It still has 5, but I just pushed them closer together. So see the size difference? Depending on how you space out your shims. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just cut, when I got to the top up here, I cut those off. Does that make sense? See? Well, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Anyway, I don't remember. I have to go back and watch the video. But yeah, you could space them out or not use as many and make different sizes and make a set. So, hey Doreen. So yeah, there's just, the possibilities are just endless. You could just do whatever. They're called shims, Mary, and you get them at Home Depot or Lowe's or somewhere like that. That's where you get them from. Ooh, my hair's getting caught. A little red truck. Yes, you could put a truck here, put you a gnome in there, or a snowman, a deer. Yes, thank you, Dana, for saying that. Yeah, when I get the big ones finished and put them by my fireplace, I will take pictures of them. Because I didn't put the backing in, they're just the tree. So it's open through there. But I will definitely, oh, did I cut the top too, Lenora? Maybe I did cut them shorter to meet up here. So sometimes they can be fatter, sometimes they can be taller. It just depends on how you space your shims and all that stuff. You can just play with it and you can see, and then you can make a set with 2 different sizes or a set of 3. That would be so pretty. Okay, yeah, Judy's saying the bottom spacing on the 2 trees is shorter. Or you just use 1 less shim and you could do that too. Well, there you go, Betty. It's waiting to be painted black and white, right? Just reading y'all's comments. Oh, Beverly's going to start her jar of pumpkins. And lots of people have posted those in the group, too, and they look fabulous. I glued them, Mindy. We glued the shims just like I just did. We did the exact same thing. But, and mine are in the attic. They've been in the attic all summer. And they're standing up there just as pretty as they can be. But I need to get them down. Linda, for the backing, I just used a black poster board because I knew I was going, since I'm doing it live and I wasn't going to have, you know, to save time on painting, I just picked up a black poster board and then I just brushed some paint over it and you can't even tell it's poster board. Yeah, you could put your family picture in here, a Christmas card, a front of a Christmas card would be really pretty in there. Lena, it's poster board. Down here on the floor, but it's just black poster board, or you could get white poster board. But like this is poster board, but it has scrapbook paper on top of it. But see, it's just poster board. Or you could use the foam board, the other one's foam board, and just put scrapbook paper over it. And y'all know how many colors and plaids and everything else of the scrapbook paper. The pumpkin jar is air dry clay, and I did this last week, I think. So you can go back and watch that one. It's air dry clay from Hobby Lobby, and it has a little tea light in there. And this is not as hard as it looks, but it turns out fabulous. Oh yeah, you could put moss in here, or put the whole thing in moss, or the whole thing could be that pine stuff. It'd be so pretty. There's so many possibilities. Angela, is it killing you to wait for them to dry? No, that's the worst part. And they were sold out of salt and pepper shakers, Beverly. Deborah, I'm going to release, as a matter of fact, I was going to show y'all tonight, but I guess I can still show y'all because I about forgot. Okay, this is what I'm going to release, and I either want to do it tomorrow, but tomorrow is Wednesday, it's church night. But the people that enter in the paint class have already seen it. But here is a turkey. It's a standing turkey, and it's that barn quilt, and it's scored where you can paint it. But you can either put the thankful on there, or you can put the thankful on this side and have it double-sided, or you can leave the thankful off altogether. And see, this is brown with dry brushed. But all these little lines are scored for you to paint the barn quilt pattern. And so I was either going to release these tomorrow or Thursday. Since it's church night, I hate doing it on a church night. But here's my pride and glory right here. This is my favorite piece. Okay, so get ready. So there's that. True story. It has the nativity in the middle. Y'all ready? And you just do a switcheroo. Hold on. And then there's that. So you can put this out November 1st when you take your Halloween or whatever down. And then you can put this out. And then when it turns Christmas, you just flip it and it's Christmas. But isn't this cute? So I'm trying to decide if I should do it tomorrow night or if I should do it Thursday before I go live. So yeah, the people in the paint class, they got a sneaky peeky before y'all got to see it. It's so cute. Snowflakes. Oh yeah, Brianna, that would be pretty with snowflakes coming down. So y'all like the turkey? Everybody always says, oh, we leave out Thanksgiving, so I had to do Thanksgiving turkeys. So whatever night y'all think is better. Y'all think it's better tomorrow or Thursday? Y'all tell me, because I know people are at church and I don't want to interfere with that. Thank y'all. I know, I love the beads too. I love the beads just because it's both sides and you can use it for 2 holidays. Something turkey, that's right, Teresa. Because we leave out Thanksgiving so much, so I always like to do something Thanksgiving. How much is the garland thing? It is going to be $25 because you get the beads and you get the pieces for the blocks and you get both sides. You get True Story and then you get Give Thanks and the turkey. Side of the tree with a 12 by 12 will work in the back. Let's see. How am I able? Kimberly, I have industrial lasers that cut wood. It's not going to. I think actually I had to piece my buffalo check together last year, if I do correctly remember. So no, it's not going to. Just by hair, it won't. By about that much. So you could take a piece and kind of piece it together. But you could use fabric and Mod Podge it to the board. The turkeys will be in my shop. That's what I'm trying to decide if I need to release them tomorrow or Thursday because I know it's church and people are at church. Valerie, you can go to YouTube. They're there also. So you can do that. But I love the barn quilt. Negativity was too pretty. Can we get the fabric too? Patricia, I don't have enough fabric to go around for everybody because it's so, it's just hard to get that much at one time because I cut several hundred of these. So it's just a lot to rip and that much fabric and cut, and it's a lot. Wrapping paper, Mindy. Yes, wrapping paper. Thank you, Dana. Yeah, just search for me there. I'm there too. The turkey, this is what I sell in my shop. Is the woodcut stuff. Yes, let me flip it around and get it right. And I'll have to put one of these together live just so y'all can see how to put it. Well, you know how to put the blocks together. I've done it before, but so you'll know that they're on the right block on the right side. But look how cute. True Story. Priscilla, I started out with glow forges, and then the glow forges do not mass produce because they're so slow. So I have 2 industrial lasers now. Thank you, Diana. So I had to move on up to big lasers. Yes, Tammy, you could use that Dollar Tree buffalo check thing. The turkeys are going to be 20. So y'all, I'm thinking about Thursday, but I'm not 100% because I don't want to do it tomorrow because I know people will go to church on Wednesdays. You know, and on this one, if you don't want to put the thankful on here, you can put it on something else. I left it neutral. I left it just raw wood. But aren't they cute? So I don't know what to do. Yep, you could use that tissue paper. I ironed it on with Mod Podge one time. Or no, did I iron it on? I just Mod Podged it. If the trees stand on their own. Yes, they stand on their own. They stand all by themselves. Yeah, Bonnie, some people go to church on Wednesday nights. Sandy, I don't have particular time. I just have to get enough cut to where I can release it. And that's why it takes me so long in between, because like I said, I have to cut several hundred sets. It's gotten to the point of that it's that big. So, but if you'll get on my texting, then here's my number up here. Then I always release a text when I'm gonna go live. There we go. Now, I'm all crooked, but yeah, they sell big wide rolls of the wrapping paper. They do. And I know for Christmas, they probably have it out in the Christmas wrapping. Okay, so yeah, I think Thursday too. Yeah, Bonnie, around here, people go to church, Wednesday night prayer meeting is what they call it. Teresa, it'll be in the evening, because I'll go live Thursday night, so it'll probably be before I go live. So like around 7 on Thursday. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. All right, guys. Well, I am going to hop off and go see what my family is doing. I'm trying to put my flip-flop off. I had to kick my shoes off. Oh, you have church on Thursday night. Okay. It's just hard. How do you join? Okay, so Judy, on your texting app on your phone, like if you're going to text a friend, type that number in and text the word join. And it'll ask you some questions, and you'll be on my list. And I only really text you like if something like yesterday happens, or I go live, I'll text you, or if I restock the shop. So yeah, I'll probably do it Thursday. I'll go live at 7:30, so it'll probably be like at 7. The bottom of the tree. It's flat, and then I add this on here. So that. Is that what you need to see? And if if it sells out, I will be cutting more. So don't worry that I'm not gonna. You're not going to get it. Because I try to keep putting it out there until it's like, okay, everybody's tired of that. We'll go on to something else. Oh, Shirley, you bought the lipstick? The pencil is my favorite. I have on the liquid tonight, but the pencil is my favorite. Good night, Stephanie. All right, guys, I'm going to go see what my family's doing. It was so nice chatting with all of you and crafting, and I had a good time. Thank you for watching the replay if you're watching the replay, and I will see y'all Thursday. Y'all have a good Wednesday. Bye, guys. Love y'all. See you later.